Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Imagine you're holding a coin in your hand that looks just like any other quarter, but it turns out to be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Rarest coins today. We're diving deep into the world of the 1972 Washington quarter. This seemingly ordinary coin holds secrets that could make it a life-changing discovery. From rare errors to high-grade examples, this is your ultimate guide to uncovering treasures in your pocket change. Let's get started. Segment 1. A quick history of the 1972 Washington quarter. Visual timeline showing the evolution of Washington quarters with key dates and designs. Rarest coins. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Over the years, it became a cornerstone of U.S. currency. By 1972, the Washington quarter featured the familiar obverse design of Washington's profile and the reverse design of an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness. The coin was minted in 3 locations that year: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. But here's the kicker: not all 1972 quarters are created equal. Some have rare errors or unique qualities that make them worth a fortune. Segment 2. Why are 1972 quarters worth so much? Visual, close-ups of rare coins, grading charts, and footage of rare coins being auctioned. So, what makes a 1972 Washington quarter worth more than just 25 cents? Let's break it down. 1. Minting errors. Double die obverse, DDO. Look for doubling on the words A Liberty, A in God We Trust, or the date itself. These errors can be subtle but incredibly valuable. Off-center strikes. If your quarter appears misaligned, it could be a minting error worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Die cracks and cuts. Imperfections in the minting die can leave cracks or raise lumps on the coin, making it highly collectible. 2. Wrong plancate errors. Occasionally, quarters were struck on the wrong metal plan case, such as those intended for dimes. These errors are rare and can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. 3. Missing clad layer. If your quarter is missing one of its outer nickel layers, revealing the copper core beneath, you could be looking at a coin worth big bucks. 4. High-grade coins. A 1972 quarter in mint state 67 or higher is extremely rare. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC in this condition can fetch thousands of dollars at auctions. Segment 3. Record-breaking auction sales. Visual, footage of auctions with bids climbing dramatically on the screen. Let's talk about some real-life examples of 1972 quarters that fetched unbelievable prices. A 1972 Washington quarter graded MS67 Plus by PCGS sold for over $1,500 at auction. High-grade coins like these are rare because most quarters from 1972 have been heavily circulated. A rare double-die obverse error coin sold for nearly $4,000. These coins are highly sought after because of their scarcity and visual appeal. The Holy Grail, a combination of a rare error and a high grade. These coins can sell for tens of thousands or even millions if they catch the right collector's eye. Rarest coins. Segment 4. How to identify a rare 1972 quarter. Visual, a collector using tools like a magnifying glass, a scale, and a microscope to examine a coin. Think you have a rare 1972 quarter? Here's how to find out. 1. Examine the date and mint mark. If there's no mint mark, your coin was minted in Philadelphia. If it has a D or S, it was minted in Denver or San Francisco, respectively. 2. Look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to check for doubling on the obverse text or date. 3. Inspect for errors. Check for off-center strikes, die cracks, or missing clad layers. These errors can be subtle, so look closely. 4. Weigh the coin. A standard quarter weighs 5.67 grams. If your coin is significantly lighter or heavier, it could be a wrong plancate error. 5. Grade your coin. If your coin looks pristine, it might be worth sending to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Segment 5. Where to find rare 1972 quarters. Visual, a person sorting through jars of coins, visiting a flea market, and inspecting rolls of coins from the bank. Where can you find these valuable 1972 quarters? Here are some tips. Your pocket change. Rare coins often show up in circulation. Always check your quarters before spending them. Coin rolls. Visit your local bank and ask for rolls of quarters to search through. Estate sales and flea markets. Many people unknowingly sell rare coins at these events. Online marketplaces. Pla. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover hidden treasures and secrets in your pocket change. Rarest coins today. We're diving into one of the most sought-after coins in recent years, the 1995D Washington quarter. This coin has collectors flipping their change, and believe it or not, certain examples of this coin have fetched millions of dollars at auction. Could you have one hiding in your collection? Let's break it all down. Segment 1. The 1995D Washington quarter's origins. Visual. Animated timeline showing the history of Washington quarters and key years like 1995. Rarest coins. Before we dive into what makes the 1995D Washington quarter so valuable, let's talk about its origins. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 as a tribute to President George Washington. It has remained one of the most iconic coins in American history ever since. The D in 1995 D stands for the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint is known for producing millions of quarters every year, but not all of them are rare or collectible. The 1995D is a special case because of specific conditions, minting flaws, and demand from collectors. Segment 2. What makes the 1995D Washington quarter so valuable? Visual. Side-by-side comparison of a regular 1995D quarter and a rare example. So why is the 1995D Washington quarter worth so much? There are a few key factors at play here. 1. Condition matters. The higher the grade, the rarer and more valuable the coin. Coins graded MS67 or MS68 command the highest prices because they are in pristine, uncirculated condition. 2. Rare minting errors. Some 1995D quarters have rare minting mistakes or errors that collectors go crazy for. These include double die errors, when part of the design is struck twice, creating doubling visible to the naked eye. Off-center strikes. Some quarters were struck off-center, leading to misaligned designs. Die cracks cuts. These are unusual imperfections or breaks in the die used to strike the coins, creating unique features. Rarest coins. 3. Limited supply versus collector demand. Not all quarters from 1995 are rare, but the combination of high demand and lower production numbers for certain variations has driven the market value significantly. Segment 3. Rare sales and record-breaking prices. Visual. Footage of high-profile coin auctions and images of 1995D quarters. Now let's talk numbers. The 1995D Washington quarter has broken headlines in the coin collecting world due to some record-breaking auction prices. Here's what you should know about recent sales. MS67 examples. Some 1995D quarters graded at MS67 or higher have sold for $20,000 or more at auctions. Minting errors. Rare examples with off-center strikes, double die errors, or other anomalies can fetch upwards of $50,000 to $100,000 or even more. Notable auction records. One rare MS68 example recently fetched an incredible $500,000 at the top-tier auction. These high values prove that condition, error types, and scarcity can drastically affect a coin's value. $2 million rarest coins. Segment 4. How to identify a valuable 1995D Washington quarter. Visual. Hands holding a coin magnifier inspecting a 1995D Washington quarter. Rarest coins. So now you're probably wondering, how can I tell if I have a rare 1995D quarter? Well, here's how to identify one of these valuable coins. 1. Check the mint mark. Look at the obverse, front, of the coin. You'll see a small AD mint mark just beneath the date if it was produced at the Denver Mint. 2. Examine the condition. Look for coins with no visible wear, shiny surfaces, and full, Unblemished details, MS67 or higher is what collectors are after. 3. Look for errors. Double die errors. These will show visible doubling on the date, lettering, or Washington's portrait. Off-center strikes. A misaligned design means a coin could be extremely rare. Die cracks. These are subtle raised lines that show on the surface of the coin. 4. Get the coin graded. Even if you think your coin is rare, it's important to send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and grade. Segment 5. Where to find 1995D quarters. Visual. Someone searching through rolls of quarters at a local bank. Now that you know what makes these coins rare, you're probably wondering, where can I find the 1995D Washington quarter? Here are the best places to look. Coin rolls from the bank. Purchase bank rolls of quarters and inspect them carefully. Flea markets, coin shops. Sometimes rare coins end up in unexpected places. Online marketplaces, websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and other platforms are great resources. Welcome back to the channel Rarest Coins, where we explore the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the 1998D Washington quarter, an everyday coin that could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars under the right circumstances. That's right, some of these coins are far more valuable than their face value, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. So, stick around, this could change your life. Segment 1. A quick history of the 1998D Washington quarter. Visual. A timeline showing the evolution of Washington quarters, highlighting 1998 rarest coins. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1932, originally created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The 1998D quarter, minted in Denver, features the classic design, Washington's profile on the obverse and the majestic eagle on the reverse. But did you know that not all 1998D quarters are created equal? While most are only worth 25 cents, a select few are so rare and unique that collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts for them. Let's break down why. Segment 2. What makes a 1998D Washington quarter valuable? Visual. Close-ups of a coin, highlighting error details in pristine condition. There are several factors that can skyrocket the value of a 1998D Washington quarter. Let's go over the key ones. 1. Minting errors. Double die errors. Look for doubling on the inscriptions "A Liberty," "A in God We Trust," or the date. These are highly sought after by collectors. Off-center strikes. If part of the design is missing because the coin was struck off-center, you could be holding a valuable error coin. Clipped plan case. Coins with a portion of the edge clipped off are rare and can fetch a high price. 2. High-grade coins. Quarters graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. These coins are virtually flawless, making them incredibly desirable to collectors. 3. Unique planchet errors. A few 1998D quarters may have been struck on plancase intended for other coins, such as dimes or foreign currency. These rare mistakes can be worth a fortune. 4. Missing clad layers. If your coin appears to have a copper core exposed on one side due to a missing nickel layer, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands. 5. Die cracks and cuts. Imperfections in the dies used to mint the coins can leave visible cracks or raised blobs on the surface, making these coins unique and valuable. Segment 3. Record-breaking auction sales. Visual. Auction footage with dramatic music, showing intense bidding wars. Host. Let's talk about some mind-blowing sales of rare 1998D Washington quarters. A pristine 1998D quarter graded MS68 sold for over $2,500 at auction. Why? Only a handful of coins from this year have achieved such a high grade. A quarter with a double die error fetched nearly $5,000, proving just how valuable error coins can be. Imagine combining a high grade with a rare error. These coins could easily sell for tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the market demand. Segment 4. How to identify a rare 1998D quarter. Visual. A collector using a magnifying glass and a coin microscope to inspect a quarter. Think you might have a valuable 1998 Washington quarter? Here's how to check. 1. Inspect the mint mark and date. Look for the AD mint mark just below the date. This confirms it was minted in Denver. Rarest coins. 2. Examine the inscriptions for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling on the letters or numbers. 3. Check for striking errors. Look for off-center designs, missing letters, or other irregularities. 4. Weigh your coin. A standard quarter weighs 5.67 grams. A weight significantly different from this could indicate rare planchet error. 5. Assess its condition. A coin with no visible scratches, dings, or wear is more likely to achieve a high grade and be worth more. Segment 5. Where to find rare 1998 quarters. Visual. A person searching through a drawer of coins and coin rolls from the bank. Rare coins can often be found in the most unexpected places. Here's where to look for a valuable 1998 quarter. Your pocket change. Always check your quarters before spending them. You never know what you might have. Coin rolls from the bank. Buy rolls of quarters and search through them for hidden treasures. Garage sales and estate sales. Many people unknowingly sell rare coins at these events. Online marketplaces, sites like eBay can be gold mines for rare coins, but be caught. Welcome back to the channel where we explore the hidden world of rare and valuable coins. Rarest coins today, we're talking about the 1996 Washington quarter. While it might look like just another quarter, some of these coins are worth far more than 25 cents. Some are worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your loose change and get ready to find out if you're sitting on a hidden fortune. Segment 1. A quick background on the 1996 Washington quarter. Visual. A montage of coins being minted and circulated. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1932. By 1996, the quarter still featured its classic design. President George Washington on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse. Rarest coins. The 1996 quarters were minted in Philadelphia, as denoted by the P mint mark below the date. With over 925 million minted that year, they're not exactly rare, at least, not at first glance. But hidden within this massive production are some extraordinary coins that collectors are willing to pay a fortune for. Let's dive into what makes these coins so valuable. Segment 2. What makes a 1996 quarter worth millions? Visual. Close-ups of quarters with highlights circling unique features. Not all 1996 quarters are created equal. Here are the factors that could make your coin incredibly valuable. 1. Minting errors. Double die errors. Look for doubling in the inscriptions like Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. Doubling errors can fetch thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center, where part of the design is missing, are highly collectible. Clipped planchet. A coin missing a section of its edge due to a planchet error can be worth big bucks. 2. Condition and grading. Quarters in MS67 or higher condition are incredibly rare. These are coins that show no visible wear and have exceptional luster. A coin graded MS68 could sell for thousands, as very few from this year reach such high grades. 3. Missing clad layer. If your quarter appears coppery on one side or both, it might be missing its outer clad layer, making it a rare mint error worth thousands of dollars. 4. Rare die varieties. Unique die variety where slight changes in the die used to mint the coin create subtle differences are always of interest to collectors. 5. Proof-like coins from business strikes. Occasionally, business strike coins like the 1996 exhibit proof-like qualities, such as a reflective surface. These coins can be incredibly valuable due to their rarity. Segment 3. Record-breaking sales of the 1996 quarter. Visual. Auction footage with dramatic music and a bidding war. Rarest coins. Let's talk numbers. Some 1996 Washington quarters have sold for astonishing prices at auctions. In 2020, A 1996p quarter graded MS68 by PCGS sold for over $1,200. Why? Its exceptional condition made it a standout piece. Error coins from 1996 with double die strikes or missing clad layers have fetched upwards of $10,000 in private sales and auctions. Imagine combining a high grade with a unique error. These coins could potentially sell for six figures or more, especially as collector demand continues to grow. Segment 4, How to Identify a Rare 1996p Washington Quarter. Visual, a collector using a magnifying glass and coin microscope to inspect a quarter. Think you might have a rare 1996p Washington Quarter? Here's how to check. 1. Examine the mint mark and date. The P mint mark is located just below the date. This confirms it was minted in Philadelphia. 2. Inspect for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for double letters or numbers, especially in A Liberty or A In God We Trust. 3. Check for off-center strikes or planchet errors. Look for any design elements that are misaligned or missing sections. 4. Weigh your coin. A standard quarter weighs 5.67 grams. If it's significantly lighter or heavier, you may have an error coin. 5. Assess its condition. A coin without scratches, dings, or wear stands a better chance of being graded highly, increasing its value. $2 million Rarest coins. Segment 5, Where to look for rare quarters. Visual, a person searching through jars of coins and rolls from the bank. You might be wondering, where can I find these rare 1996p quarters? Well, here are a few tips. Your pocket change. Never underestimate the coins you carry every day. You might be holding a hidden gem. Coin rolls from banks. Buy rolls of quarters and search through them for rare finds. Garage sales or flea markets. You'd be surprised at the TR. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the secrets of coins that could change your life. Rarest coins today. We're focusing on a very special coin, the 1983p Washington Quarter. This seemingly ordinary coin has taken the coin collecting world by storm, with some examples selling for thousands and even millions of dollars at auction. Could you have one of those hidden treasures in your collection? Let's find out. Rarest coins. Segment 1. Why the 1983p Washington Quarter is special. Visual, a timeline of U.S. coinage with the 1983p quarter highlighted. Let's start with a bit of background. The Washington Quarter was introduced in 1932, and by the 1980s, it remained a staple of American coinage. However, 1983 was a unique year for those coins. Due to a major recession and increased demand for quarters, the U.S. Mint produced an extraordinary number of these coins, 673 million of them in Philadelphia, as indicated by the P mint mark below the date. But here's the twist. Very few of these quarters were preserved in mint condition. Why? Because in 1983, the U.S. Mint did not release any uncirculated coin sets for collectors, making high-quality examples extremely rare. Segment 2, What makes the 1983p quarter worth so much? Visual, a close-up of a 1983p quarter under magnification with key features highlighted. So, what exactly makes a 1983p Washington Quarter so valuable? Here are the key factors to look out for. 1. Condition. Mint state grades. Coins in MS67 or higher condition are exceptionally rare. These are coins with no visible wear, incredible luster, and pristine surfaces. For context, a 1983p quarter graded MS67 recently sold for over $16,450 at auction. 2. Minting errors. Double die errors. Look for doubling in the text, especially in Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Off-center strikes. Quarters struck off-center or with part of the design missing are highly collectible. Clipped plan case. Coins missing a portion of their edge due to a minting error can fetch thousands. 3. Die cracks and cuts. Die cracks and cuts, raised metal caused by a die break, are unique flaws that make a coin stand out to collectors. Rarest coins. 4. No uncirculated sets in 1983. As I mentioned earlier, The absence of uncirculated coin sets means that nearly all 1983p quarters in existence were circulated. Finding one in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Segment 3, record-breaking sales of 1983p quarters. Visual, auction footage with dramatic music and a bidding war. Now, let's talk numbers. Some 1983p Washington quarters have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. A 1983p quarter graded MS67 by PCGS sold for a whopping $16,450 at auction. Even lower grade coins, like MS65 or MS66, have fetched hundreds to thousands of dollars. Error coins with unique minting flaws have sold for even higher amounts in private sales and online auctions. Imagine finding one of these in your change or coin jar. It could be a life-changing discovery. Segment 4, how to identify a rare 1983p Washington quarter. Visual, a collector using a magnifying glass and a coin microscope to inspect a quarter. Think you might have a rare 1983p quarter? Here's how to identify it. 1. Check the mint mark and date. Look for the P mint mark just below the date to confirm it was minted in Philadelphia in 1983. Rarest coins. 2. Examine the condition. Coins in higher grades, like MS67 or MS68, are incredibly valuable. Look for coins with no visible wear or damage. 3. Inspect for errors and varieties. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to spot doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. 4. Weigh the coin. A standard quarter weighs 5.67 grams. If your coin is significantly lighter or heavier, it may indicate an error. Segment 5, where to find rare 1983p quarters. Visual, a person searching through jars of coins and rolls from the bank. Rarest coins, wondering where to look for these valuable coins? Here are some tips. Pocket change. Always check your quarters before spending them. You might have a hidden gem. Bank rolls. Purchase rolls of quarters from your bank and search through them. Coin shops and flea markets. Sometimes rare coins end up in unexpected places. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay often have listings for rare coins, but be sure to verify authenticity. Segment 6, what to do if you find a rare 1983p quarter. Visual, a coin being placed in a protective case and sent to a grading service. Rarest coins. Think you found a valuable 1983p quarter? Here's what to do next. 1. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning can damage the S. Hello, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Rarest coins today. We're talking about a coin you've probably seen hundreds of times in the 1995D Washington quarter. What if I told you that some of these coins could be worth thousands, even millions of dollars? That's right. In today's video, we'll uncover the secrets of this ordinary-looking coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you can check if you have one of these rare treasures. So, grab your coin jar and let's get started. Segment 1, a quick history of the 1995D Washington quarter. Visual, images of Washington quarters over the years, highlighting the 1995 design. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1932, created to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1995, the quarter still carried its iconic design. Washington's profile on the obverse and a majestic eagle on the reverse. The 1995D quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the AD mint mark below the date. Millions were produced that year, but not all 1995D quarters are the same. A handful of them are worth far more than their face value. Let's dive into why. Segment 2, what makes the 1995D quarter valuable. Visual, a side-by-side comparison of irregular and error coins, with highlights showing key differences. Several factors can skyrocket the value of a 1995D Washington quarter. Here are the top reasons. 1. Minting errors. Double die errors, one of the most sought-after errors, where doubling appears on the words "A Liberty," "A in God We Trust," or the date. This type of error can be subtle, so use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot it. Off-center strikes. Quarters that were struck off-center during production are rare and can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Clipped plan case. If your quarter appears to have a chunk missing, it might be a minting error worth big bucks. 2. High grades. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are extremely rare for the 1995D quarter. High-grade coins are pristine, with no visible wear or damage, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. 3. Unique planchet errors. Some 1995D quarters were accidentally struck on plancase meant for other denominations, such as dimes or foreign coins. These rare pieces are incredibly valuable and highly collectible. 4. Missing clad layers. If the coin is missing one of its outer nickel layers, exposing the copper core, it becomes a rare and sought-after collectible. 5. Die cracks and cuts. Die imperfections during minting can leave raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface. These errors are both rare and visually striking. Rarest coins. Segment 3. Record-breaking auction sales. Visual. Auction footage showing bids climbing rapidly on rare coins. Let's talk about some jaw-dropping sales of rare 1995D Washington quarters. A 1995D quarter in MS68 condition sold for over $3,000 at auction. Only a handful of coins from this year and mint have achieved such a high grade. A double die error quarter sold for nearly $5,000. Error coins like these are incredibly desirable among collectors. And here's the kicker: if a coin combines a high grade with a rare error, it could fetch tens of thousands or even millions depending on its uniqueness and demand. Segment 4. How to identify a rare 1995D quarter. Visual. Close-ups of a collector examining a quarter under a microscope. Think you might have a rare 1995D Washington quarter? Here's how to check. 1. Inspect the mint mark and date. Look for the AD mint mark below the year. This confirms it's a Denver minted coin. 2. Check for doubling. Examine the coin's text and date for signs of doubling. A coin microscope can make this much easier. 3. Look for striking errors. Off-center strikes, die cracks, or missing clad layers are often visible to the naked eye but might require magnification for confirmation. 4. Weigh the coin. A standard quarter weighs 5.67 grams. If your coin's weight is significantly different, it could be a rare planchet error. 5. Assess its condition. Coins with sharp details and no signs of wear are more likely to achieve high grades. Consider sending your coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for a professional evaluation. Segment 5. Where to find rare 1995D quarters. Visual. A person sorting through rolls of coins from the bank and jars of pocket change. Rare coins often hide in plain sight. Here are the best places to find a valuable 1995D quarter. Your pocket change. Check every quarter before spending it. You never know what might turn up. Coin rolls from the bank. Banks often have rolls of quarters that you can